In at number 5 we have the Trophy Adder, which is the most expensive car in this video, which would be the price tag of £1 million. Trophy Adder is the car for beginners who don't really have that much money in the game but still want to have a good enough car for them to have for quite a bit before they get one of the more expensive cars in the game, like for example a T20. The handling on the Adder is very good for such a cheap car as it is, and also the steering is quite easy to steer, you know. The Adder is a good all-round car. For example, you can get out of police chases, you can use it in your heists, in races it's pretty good, and genuinely just travelling around the map. If it's to go to an import-export which is quite far away, or you just want to test the speed of it, it's very good, it's very fast. You can find this vehicle on Legendary Motorsports, which is the website for supercars. And of course this car was also at one point in the game the most expensive car in the game, but this was at the very start in 2013 when there wasn't much on the market for actual supercars. In at number 4 we have what I would argue is the most affordable the most affordable bike in the game, which is the Akuma, which comes in at the very low price of $9,000. You could literally rob like 3 stores and then you could buy it. That's just from starting the game level 1, and it's amazing. It's so fast, you literally can go anywhere with it. I'm like a level 300 and I still use it to this day just to get around places. You can buy this on South San Andreas Super Autos, which is a website which is like Legendary Motorsports, but whereas Legendary Motorsports is for supercars, South San Andreas Super Autos is for your everyday cars. So the ones you see NPCs driving in around GTA Online, those are probably the ones you'd see that you could buy. So they're relatively cheap, like the Akuma, which is only 9,000, which is an absolute steal. Obviously, as it is a motorcycle, it has a lot less protection. If you hit into something, you'll most likely get flung off the bike and could possibly die from it. This is obviously in game, not in real life. You won't die in real life, don't worry. You're good. The Akuma is always a good getaway vehicle, always good, always reliable, and will get you away as quick as it can. In at number 3 is the Caracara 4x4, which is yours just above standard off-road vehicle. It's more of an off-roader truck, like in real life it'd probably be like a Ford Raptor, something like that. It's perfect for off the road, so like travelling up mountains, stuff like that, along dirt roads. So if you have like a bunch of drug businesses in the area above there, what's it called, the desert area, if you have a bunch of things in the desert area there, it'd be this car would be perfect for it. It comes in at a price of $875,000, so it's a bit on the higher end of the list, obviously a lot more expensive than the Akuma. It is on the same website as the Akuma, which is South San Andreas Super Autos, and it is very good. I highly recommend it. I've been using it for a while now, and it's definitely very fast and very like agile. Like you can jump over hills with it, and it doesn't like break or blow up or something like that. There we are. That's all wrapped up for number 3, and now on to number 2. In at number 2 we have what I believe is one of the best cheap supercars in the game, which is called the Zentorno. The Zentorno is very notorious for having the weirdest yet best engine sound ever. I'll play it over the top so you can hear what it sounds like. It is just like, it sounds like such a beast, and it only comes in at a price of $725,000, which for you guys, which for anyone isn't really that much. That's just probably, obviously we'll take you a bit to get it, but that's not as much as the big cars cost, like T20 or something, which is like 2.2 million, something like that. And yeah, it's really good, it's really fast, it's like the Trophy Adder, just well, I think it's just better, because this was the first supercar that I got, because my friend told me to get it, because I drove around here for a bit and it was really good, really fast, so it's great in races. just travelling around the map. If you want to get somewhere fast, you can use it. This also is on Legendary Motorsports, as just like the Adder, for the price of, like I said, $725,000. And obviously everything on this list does go on sale at some point during the game, but it's different every week, so you just have to hope you get lucky and hope it goes on sale. Usually it would go on sale to about 500,000, I think, and you can also get like discounts on the special wheel that you get at the casino, so that would also be useful. On to number 1? No, honourable mention. We're doing an honourable mention. On to the honourable mention. So the honourable mention is a bit of a meme, I guess, because it is the Faggio, which is one of the stupidest bikes in the game, but everyone loves it for some reason. It's just really funny because it's just really slow and looks really stupid. It's like a moped basically. It costs like $5,000, and it's really cheap. It's obviously not very fast, but it's just funny seeing people ride around on them, robbing stores, killing people, blowing up stuff, running away from the police. Even though you don't really run, you just like coast alongside the police. So yeah, that's on South San Andreas Super Autos again. It's one of the cheapest cars as you can imagine. Not bike, what was that? I can also just add on, if you are like super new to the game, if you go to the Diamond Casino, go on their website first on your phone, not your real phone, the one in GTA. You go on their website, you buy some like little membership for like $500, I think it is, which is obviously really cheap for you to get in GTA. You just rob a store or something, and then you buy the membership, and then once every 24 hours you get to spin a wheel, and there's like a 1 in, like, I don't know, 25%, 1 in 25 of getting like there's basically every week there's like a car you can win, and if it lands on the car icon you just get a free car. So it's really good. Recommend probably doing it every day if you just started and you will actually want to play this game. At the start the cars were very good, like you had the Truffade Thrax and stuff. I won a Progen PR4, which is one of the F1 cars. Like I said, you can spin it every 24 hours, but I believe it's only every 24 hours after you've done the last spin. So if you spin it at 7 o'clock in the evening, you can't spin it at midnight. You'd have to wait until 7 o'clock in the evening the next day to spin it again. Coming in at number 1, we have the Armoured Kuruma, which I believe is one of the best cars in the game. It comes in at a price of 500,000, and it is completely bulletproof. So it is perfect for all of your import-export missions, basically any mission that requires you to shoot NPCs, because you can shoot out towards them, but they can't shoot in towards you. Well, they can, like a tiny bit, but obviously they can't really. But the only downside is it only takes one explosion for it to like blow up, but it also is really fast when it's fully upgraded. You can choose whatever colour you want. Obviously, like you could have it like stealth black if you really want. It's also available on South San Andreas Super Autos for the price of 500,000, but I believe you have to do the Fleecer job before you get the 500,000. Before that, I believe it's somewhere around 700,000. And Fleecer is like just one of the basic heists. You have to be like level 12 to do it. You only need another friend to do it. It's really easy. So after you've done that, it's 500,000. One of the best cars in the game. Highly recommend. And with that, peace.